Piyush Sharma here, 15CS276, and today I am going to do the ninth experiment of C++ lab, which is the addition and multiplication subtraction of a matrix using friend function. So we'll start with the header file hash include string using std. Then here we have created a class called mat, which is matrix int. We are declaring a matrix of size 5 into 5, so that the maximum elements in the rows and columns. Column is 5. R stands for row and C stands for column. Now this is public functions display. Now the resultant matrix is for we use two for loops for doing the particular operation, whether it is minus, plus or multiplication. Then this function is used for your getting the data for the matrix. So enter the dimensions of the array first. R and C, enter the elements of the matrix. We'll enter all the elements of the matrix. Now friend bool function, this is to get data. So matrix, this is for checking whether it is compatible or not. Now these three functions are for operator. This is for plus, minus, and for multiplication. Now first one is bool check matrix m1 and matrix m2. If m1 dot r is equal to m2 and m1 dot c is equal to m2 dot c, then it is compatible for addition and subtraction. Here we are checking the compatibility of the matrices, whether it can be added or not. Now here again we are checking for multiplication. Now this is for plus. If you want to add the two matrices, we have used two for loops for adding each and every element to the corresponding element of the second matrix and giving the particular output. So it is returning temp, and we have used temp mat ioj is equal to so and so. Again we are using the same function for subtracting the two matrices. We have taken a variable say temp. Now we are returning temp here, and it will subtract all the particular elements and give us a value. Same for multiplication, two for loops for recursively traveling to all the elements of the matrix and multiplying it, and then it is returning value temp, else the matrices cannot be multiplied. Now the main function, enter the details of the first matrix, all the elements which you want to multiply, add or subtract. Enter the element details of the second matrix from which you want to subtract, add, to which you want to add, or with which you want to multiply. Then again we have used a for loop for making this menu driven program iterate. So first is add the matrices, difference between the matrices, third is multiplication of the matrices, fourth is display, and fifth is exit. We have used a switch case. If case 1 is m3 is equal to m1 plus m2, matrix 1 plus matrix 2, matrix 1 minus matrix 2, matrix 1 into matrix 2, and then display and then return. So enter the details of the first matrix, enter the dimensions of the array, 2 into 2, enter the details of the second matrix, dimensions are 2 into 2, 1 2 3 4 5. I want to add the matrices, so 1 and display. It's right? Okay, it's correct. Now I want the difference between the two matrices, display. Sorry, 3 was for multiplication. Now I should press display. This is the matrix after multiplication. Now I should type 2 and then 3 4. Okay, difference between the matrices, it became negative, right? Because the value was greater in the first matrix. So this is how it works. 5 for exit. Thank you.